Hey guys, and welcome back to the road to 1600. I am back at it again in a little bit of a different format. I'm playing a 10-minute, no added time for any moves. I played 4 practice games leading up to this game and my prior game, and I was 4-0. And so I was like, maybe I need to do less thinking and I do more less thinking and more feeling out the game. I feel like I play pretty well. My ratings for my last couple practice games were like 14 to 1800. I was playing really well. So I was like, let me get into a 10-minute game, and maybe all that, painting and drawing I do on the board of like, okay, if he takes, if I take, he takes, if I go over here, that's a check, that's a cover check, and I go crazy. Maybe all that's just out the window a little bit and calm down and just play chess. After all, this is supposed to be fun, and I think in the past I may have made it a little more stressful than it needed to be. So, sorry for the long intro, let's get into the game. So, starting off as white, going London. Don't see e5 very often in the London, so I want to play a little defense. I want to maintain my control of the center. I mean, maybe I could have pushed a little bit and then come up here to maintain these 2 squares. Not sure, but I just wanted to take control of the center a little bit, and I am aware that this is coming. I played the London long enough to know that this square here is very, very important. So until that happens, let's try to get some pieces out into the game. Okay, and there it is. So I knew that I have this, I have this, and I have this, and I was like, you're not gonna go here. So I was like, all right, let's trade. Let's trade again. Let's do it, because I'm gonna bring my knight out, and I'm gonna get a little bit more development, and I'm gonna take control of these 2 center squares if you end up taking. He doesn't end up taking. So I don't want my queen to be pinned. So I was like, let's get a little blockade in there. Okay. I try to get some development on my light squared bishop was the goal of this, and to reinforce my central pawn a little bit. And the computer told me I made a bunch of blunders in this game, and my game rating was near 0. The computer thinks I played terribly in this game because of what's about to happen. All right. Oh my God, you're winning. The computer wants this right here to trap the queen. You can't go here because of this. You can't go here because of this. You can't go here because of this if I do push this up. I can't go here. Can't go here. You're screwed. You can't take. And I didn't see that right away. I played a bunch of other developing moves beforehand. So, oh my God, you're winning again. No, bring it back down, because I didn't see it right away. What I was really trying to do, I was like, okay, if I could somehow get up here, he takes, I take, that's check. He moves out of it, I bring it up or something. I focus on this, or I try to come down over here to try to get check while this king is still in the middle. It just, the thing on the left just keeps shooting up and down because it wants me to trap the queen, and again, I didn't see it. So I'm trying to dislodge this piece right here so I can then send this up. And if I get my piece over here, that also puts some pressure on the queen. And at that point, it probably also would have been trapped. So he sees it, he defends it. I decide to kick that bishop out and castle. So, all right. Again, this is still sitting here. If someone can let me know in the comments how many moves I let go by without pushing up that B pawn. It's embarrassing, I know. But there we go, finally. After X amount of moves. So he comes in, he plays well. He's like, all right, I'm screwed. You take my queen, I'll take your queen. Okay, fine. I could have taken his queen without losing my queen, and then the game would really be done. But it's 5 minutes left in chess, so just take what I can get. So, all right, let's put a little pressure. Okay, let's take his bishop. He can recapture. What I really want to do is go up here, but this guy's being a little pesky. So I'm like, let's dislodge this center a little bit. If he takes, I can take back, or if he takes, I go up here, and then, maybe I swing around. I'm not sure just yet. Or if I got my rooks right here too that are eyeing things up. So he sees that. I decide just to push up, take the space. Don't go crazy. Take the space. Okay, sounds good. You can push your pawn up there. I was looking for this. You know, maybe he comes in, I take, and then I could push up. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I wanted to do. In my mind, I was like, oh, I'm a genius. I'm going to come through here, and then he's going to move because he's not going to see that he can take me, and then I'm going to get his rook. But what I also didn't really see at the start was this, where I could then take a rook. So after that, I get the rook that way. Then I get him with a nasty little fork. He actually sent me a message right here and said some things I won't repeat. It was funny, but I cannot repeat them on YouTube. So, scoop it up. Now I got 2 rooks against his 2 knights. So, just a few more moves left. And I got this pawn right here, which actually is super nice. So, I want to try to get like a back rank or like, you know, back 2 ranks with the rooks. Ladder mate. So, all right, he's protected by this, so I just need this, and then that's me. So I played terribly according to the computer in this game because of that whole queen situation on the left. And yeah, that's fair. I should have seen that. But a win is a win. I take those. I played 4 practice games today, and I played 2 live games or rated games, and I was 6-0. So I definitely played worse in the rated games than I did in my practice games. So I think that tells me that a lot of my issues are mental and stress and things that I can work on, I think, through practice and just playing more. You know, I've been doing a lot of the puzzles. My puzzle rating is like 23. Let me see if I can... Puzzles 2333. See if I can just move that over so you guys can see. Yeah. So I feel like my puzzle rating like isn't terrible. But anyway, if you've made it this far in the video, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe and share as we continue to grow. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye-bye.